Hello, everybody. I hope you're having a wonderful weekend. I know that it's Thursday today, and I have been consistently uploading videos, and I'm so happy about that. I know I'm not receiving as many reviews as I would like, but I'm still grateful. I got a lot of views on my intimacy video, and I'm so happy about that because that's a video I wanted everybody to really watch. I was going to add it to my course, but I decided to offer it as a free video lesson instead because I wanted people to know that information. So anyway, today is a interesting topic, a topic that I wasn't going to do until yesterday. Yesterday, I saw this post and it gave me the inspiration for this lesson or this video in particular. So, yesterday, I found a post on Facebook and it was talking about a subject that I have talked about before on my TikTok, which is the subject of the 50-50 man, or what I would call the heterosexual or the straight 50-50 man. Because I think there is a difference between the queer man and the 50-50 man who is straight. That's another topic, another subject. Anyway, I wanted to talk about the 50-50 man. I do not personally believe in the 50-50 man. And the comments that I saw on this particular Facebook post was very disturbing to me. Very quite disturbing to me. And I'm gonna tell you why. Basically, this was about a man who married a woman. I think he was proposing to her, or they had got to the point where they were actually at the wedding, and he asked her to go 50-50 with him, which I think is ridiculous because, first of all, why would you wait until the wedding to tell her? You have this mindset already in your mind, and you're going to wait to the wedding to tell her. So for years or however long you've been dating this woman, you've been wasting her time, and you didn't tell her how you actually were or how you actually thought until the wedding. Now that's terrible. If it was till the wedding, because I can't remember the whole post. I was not focused on that. I just was focused on the fact that these people were bashing this woman. Anyway, she did not want a 50-50 man. She told him no. And I agree with her. I feel like the man should provide for his wife and his family if he wants a family as well. I don't see anything wrong with the man paying all of the bills. I just do not. Um, I have my own spiritual perspective on the 50-50 man. So because I am spiritualist, I also am a rebirth coach and a birth doula. So I have my own kind of spiritual perspective on the energies as well as the feminine and the masculine energy that individuals have and people and what people may possess in their life throughout their life. So this is my perspective. And I will link my mentor's channel down below. Her name is Alexis. She's really good at this as well. This is why I love watching her channel because I'm so into femininity and masculine energy. And I feel like she's a really good person to talk about this as well. So I'll link her channel. I forget to do it every time, but I'm going to make sure that I link it this time. I promise. Anyway, the 50-50 man is a man without confidence, or I'm reading from my notes here. I have a whole notebook of, oh, wait a minute. I hope you can see that whole, oh no, you can't see it. Oh, there you go. There you go. Look at all those notes. I have a whole notebook of notes because I write all of, like, when I get ideas to do videos, I write everything down in a little notebook. Anyway, the 50-50 man is a man without confidence or high self-esteem. And I believe this because The 50-50 man does not entirely rely on his masculinity. And I'm going to explain that. He does not have enough faith in himself that he can go out and hold money. Let's say, for example, financially, because that's really what I'm assuming this woman wants. She wants him to provide for her financially, spiritually, emotionally. But let's focus on the financial part of the situation. He does not have enough confidence to believe that he can go out and make a whole lot of money or enough money in order to provide for his family, not enough for him not to be asking his wife or his woman, oh, hey, I need help with this. He does not have enough confidence or enough drive to go out there, go get this money, grab it and take it for his own and say, I'm using this to provide for my family. And it's enough. It's enough for her to keep her money. And it's enough for her not to pay the bills because I'm going to do that. So he doesn't have enough drive, and he does not rely on his masculinity wholeheartedly. He doesn't have enough faith in it, if that makes sense. He just doesn't have enough faith in his masculinity. It's just not there. And that's what I believe. I learned about this later. I did not think like this at first until I started like really understanding the energies, the feminine and masculine energies, because we're supposed to have both energies. We're supposed to have a balance of both energies. I'm looking down at my notes, you all. We're supposed to have a balance of both energies. So, in a sense, both of his energies are wounded. And I will get into that now. That this is the most exciting part. This is the part that I'm most excited to talk about because both of his energies are wounded. The straight feminine man, I mean, the straight 50-50 man, I said feminine bags, sorry. The straight 50-50 man, both of his energies are wounded. So here's the feminine side of him. He is supposed to have a even balance, a balance of feminine and masculine energy. All of us are supposed to, woman and man. What they taught you in school or whoever taught you, oh, if you're a man, you're supposed to be just masculine, or if you're a woman, you're supposed to be just feminine. No, that's not true. You're supposed to have both energies and they're supposed to be at a balance. So let's explain that. Both of his energies, I'm going to say that again, both of his energies are wounded. This man does not have an understanding of attraction either. So attraction is feminine because you're attracting things to you. Masculine would be holding things and being more structured in nature, if that makes sense. He cannot attract what he needs to be successful in life in order to provide. I wrote this down. He can't. He just can't. All right. He's not able to. He's not able to. So in a sense, his his feminine is wounded as well. He can't attract anything, or he believes he can't. So he has a limiting belief as well. So not only is he not confident, and not only does he have low self-esteem, he has limiting beliefs as well, which do come with those characteristics. A lot of times when we have limiting beliefs, we have low self-esteem, because if we had high self-esteem, we would believe that we can do this. We would, like, for example, we would believe that we could become millionaires. We would believe that we could do other things that we see people doing that we want, but we won't do them because we have a limiting belief that we can't do it. You see what I'm saying? So if he believes that he cannot do something, if he believes that he cannot provide fully 100% of the time, then he is a man that believes he cannot attract those things. And as a result, he won't attract because he doesn't have the belief system to attract something. Even the woman can be an attraction. If he can't attract a woman, he won't be able to attract a good, maybe he won't be able to attract a woman with these characteristics as well, with these characteristics or these traits. In fact, maybe that's why he didn't tell her that he was a 50-50 man, because he knew that was a turn off, or or he knew that it would cause him to be less attractive. See how that works? Some really good things. I'm dropping some gems here. Whoever understands. Hopefully everybody understands this video. I may not post it because it's such a controversial topic. I know I'm going to get a lot of flack for it, but I don't care. This is my belief. If you have your own beliefs, I respect your beliefs. This is my own belief. This is what came to me in a download from above. I get all of these as a download spiritually. I'll write everything down that I'm supposed to write down when I'm doing a video. So it's your belief. Even if you disagree with me, comment below. Tell me why. I want to know. I respect everybody's beliefs. So here we go. And here's the thing. Some women and some women and men are more masculine or feminine. Some of them are more or less. So let's talk about that. So this is why I said the straight man, or the straight 50-50-50 man, a man that is heterosexual, is wounded. He is not naturally more feminine. It's like he's almost being forced to be more feminine or out of balance with his energy. You see what I'm saying? It's like, because he is wounded and he doesn't know, or he doesn't understand that he's wounded, he's out of balance. He's not naturally more feminine, is that, if that makes sense. So it's almost, in a sense, he's being forced to be, because he doesn't have belief in himself, or he has a lack of self-esteem. You see what I'm saying? Or he has a lack of confidence. We're going to get into the meaning of confidence too. We're going to go back to what I said by relying on his masculinity. So I'll go into that later. I'll do like I'll screen share and I'll show you what the meaning of confidence is. So if he is forced to be more feminine due to his wounds, he can't show up as the true healthy masculine man that he was supposed to be or should be in life. So for example, let's talk about the queer man or the queer woman. So the queer man is not forced to be more or less feminine if he's feminine. Not all queer men are feminine, some of them are masculine. Gay doesn't have a face, queer doesn't have a face. So we have to understand that as well. The queer man is not forced to be more or less feminine. Okay. He is naturally that way, because I believe, now this is my own personal belief. I believe people are born queer or born gay or whatever. I just feel like people are born that way. They can't stop their feelings. That's just my own personal belief. So if they're born this way, and if they're naturally this way, they are not being forced. That type of man is not being forced to be more or less feminine. You see what I'm saying? He's not forced to be more feminine. He is just naturally that way. So it's okay for him to be that way. But if the straight man is quite different, he's being forced to be this way because he's wounded. You see what I'm saying? I hope that makes sense. Hope everybody understands that. The queer woman is not being forced to be more masculine. It's just who she naturally is. And in a sense, that can be feminine, because femininity, or feminine, being feminine, is free flowing. So her not wanting to wear makeup cannot be perceived as masculine. Her not wanting to wear makeup is just free flowing. It's just how she feels that day. That's feminine. So she's still feminine. You see what I'm saying? I hope all of this is making sense, because it makes sense to me. I'm not wearing makeup today. I think I look beautiful today. So I didn't wear any makeup. So I'm free flowing. I'm feminine. You see what I'm saying? The only makeup I'm wearing is my lip gloss. I hope if you all can see that. My smile is so bright today. So pretty. Anyway, so like I said, that's not how he naturally is. He's not naturally feminine, more feminine. He should have a balance of those things. Going back to the other type of man, I hope I don't get banned on YouTube for this because I really want this lesson to be free. Because I think we can't say certain, I must just say the rainbow man. So going back to the rainbow man or the rainbow guy, um, he's naturally that way. So because he's naturally that way, he is at an even balance. He's balanced out his energies because he's naturally that way. Or she, the rainbow girl, is naturally that way because she's balanced out her energies. And like I said, just because she doesn't like to wear makeup, that doesn't mean she's not feminine. That too. We can go on that idea as well. See? So he is wounded. The straight, the the heterosexual 50-50 man is wounded severely. He just doesn't believe that he can do the things that he's supposed to do by nature. You see what I'm saying? He just doesn't believe it. You know what I mean? In my opinion, this is what came to me. Let's get into the definition of confidence. So hopefully this is going to be a recording. So hopefully I can go into here and share my screen. Let's see here. Okay. And then I'm just gonna take you all to a quick Google search. Okay, I'm gonna go to Google. All right, hold on just a second. And we're just gonna look up the word confidence because I really want you all to understand this. This is a serious thing. What these men are doing. Hold on. Confidence. Okay. So, confidence, self confidence. Let's read the definition. The feeling or belief that one can rely on someone or something, firm trust. See how that is? Trust, belief, faith, conviction, reliance. The state of feeling certain about the truth of something. So if so or and it's also a feeling of self-assurance arising from one's appreciation of one's own abilities or qualities. Love that. Love it, love it, love it. And I love that definition. A feeling of self-assurance arising from one's appreciation of one's own abilities or qualities. That's what it means. So he doesn't believe he has the ability or the quality or the qualities necessary to provide. See how that works? He doesn't have enough faith in himself. I've heard my mentor say this once before. Alexis, I have heard shout out to her. She's amazing. Check out her channel. I'll link it below, like I said earlier. She said this one time. She said that he does not have enough faith. I saw her say this in one of the videos. And then I heard her say, I have enough faith in a man for him to do what he has to do in order to provide for me. So he should too. He should have faith enough in himself in order to provide. And he doesn't. That's what the 50-50 man is. And he is also the 50-50. Let me stop my screen share because I think that's really the end of the lesson. I really do not have to talk about the definition in any further. So we can stop the screen share. But anyway, I wanted to go back with what I was saying. He doesn't have faith in himself. He doesn't have faith in his masculinity. And that's what that is. Another thing is the 50-50 man is, in a sense, not sure about you either. He, in a sense, he may know that you're a good woman, or he may know that you're a good partner, but he's unsure about you, in a sense. Like, he doesn't want to go all the way, which is providing 100%, because he may feel like, I've heard other men say this. I don't know how true it is, but they said that they don't want to, when they play with women like that for a long time, they don't want to commit to them, because, in a sense, they feel like if they commit, then they're going to have something to lose, which is ridiculous in my opinion. But what I said all that to say is, you don't want someone who is unsure about you either. You don't. You should never want a man that is unsure about being with you, because that's the 50-50 man. He's unsure. He doesn't want to take a risk on the relationship by providing all the way. He thinks it's a risk. You don't want someone who thinks that you are a risk. You don't want someone who is unsure about being in a relationship with you. You want someone who is sure, someone who is not going to view you as a risk, someone who is confident in their abilities and their qualities in order to love you enough to provide 100% of the time. Thank you so much for tuning into this video. I've talked about this before on my TikTok. If you want to go to my TikTok and watch my video on there about it, you can. That was a really good discussion too. It wasn't a very long video, but it was a really good video. So you can go on there if you want to learn more about it. If you want me to do another video on this and kind of like discuss the queer or the rainbow, hope this video doesn't get taken. I want you all to see this, because I know some people don't want to join the chorus and some people do. So, I mean, it'll be in my course if it gets taken out. So I'll just add it to that. But if you want to know more about the rainbow side, if you understand what I'm saying, if you understand what I mean when I say that, in terms of like feminine and masculine energies, I would love to do a video on that. I would love to do some research, kind of go off on what I did in this video, and tell you more about it. I would love to have that discussion. And tell me about this topic. Do you agree with me? Do you or do you not agree with me? And if you do agree with me, if you don't agree with me, comment below. Don't just watch this video and don't comment. It helps my engagement and it helps us have a great conversation. So don't forget to comment, like this video, and also subscribe to my channel, because I have more videos coming. I'm posting every day. I'm keeping the content out. I'm keeping it out, honey. This whole month of February, nothing but content. Bye. Love you so much. I adore you guys. Mwah. Mwah. Can't wait to see you in the next video. Bye.